What are you trying to say? One word. First syllable. Captain, I'm not very good at this. 10 words. How to succeed in business without really trying. What am I saying?
Dear reader, this little book is designed to tell you everything you need to know about the science of getting ahead. Now, let us assume you are young, healthy, clear-eyed, and eager, anxious to rise quickly and easily to the top of the business world. You can.
I can.
If you have education and intelligence and ability, so much the better. But remember that thousands have reached the top without any of these qualities. Just have courage and memorize the simple rules in the chapters that follow. If you truly wish to be among the lucky golden few, you can.
I can. How to apply for a job. How to advance from the mailroom. How to sit down at a desk. How to dictate memorandums. How to develop executive style. How to commute in a 3-button suit with that weary executive smile. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. Personnel, how to select him to lunch with, how to avoid petty friends, how to begin making contacts, how to walk into a conference room with an idea, brilliant business idea that will make your expense account so. This book is all that I need.
How to choose the right company. Before applying for a job, make sure you have chosen the right company. It is essential that the company be a big one. It should be at least big enough so that nobody knows exactly what anyone else is doing.
Say, Joe! I just got a call from our dealers in Jersey about their last shipment of wickets. They say they only got half their wickets. They ordered 300,000.
I know, Mr. Gatch, but they wanted two-toned wickets and we ran out.
Ran out. What is this, a hot dog stand?
Now look, this is the Worldwide Wicket Company. We're supposed to be the single largest producer of wickets in the world.
Now take it easy, Mr. Gatch. There was trouble at our eastern plant, a breakdown.
Well, stay on the ball. I want to keep New Jersey wicket-minded.
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Davis, any news about the breakdown?
Oh, I'm feeling much better.
Find another thing, Cackerberry. Didn't you get my memo?
What memos, sir?
My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos and it's got to
All
stop.
right, I'll send out a memo.
The right company. This book is all that I need. How to succeed.
Never mind. Back to work, everybody. You heard me. I said back to work.
Oh, I'm sorry I bumped into you, sir, but I would like to apply for a job.
A job? Do you know who I am?
No, sir.
I'm J.B. Bigley, president of this company. That's who I am. In fact, that's who the hell I am. How dare you come to me for a job?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Why
sir,
do you
but
think I have a personnel man? Why do you think I have a whole damn personnel department? Son, you bumped into the wrong man.
Damn coal-burning, feathering, ding.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know how hard it is to find a job. Well, I've been through that kind of thing myself.
Oh, thank you, miss. You're very kind. Could you please tell me where the personnel department is?
Personnel? Why, it's right there.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you're not discouraged?
Of course not. I'm prepared for exactly this sort of thing.
Say, my friend Smitty works in personnel. Maybe she can help you. You wait here.
Oh, no, but miss, that's really not necessary.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, to see the personnel manager,
Well, I'm
sir.
the personnel manager and we're not hiring anyone today.
Well, I was just speaking to Mr. Bigley.
Bigley?
Yes, sir.
J.B. Bigley?
Yes, sir. He told me to see you.
J.B. Bigley himself. And he was speaking to you.
Yes, sir. I just bumped into him.
And the two of you are friends.
Sir, I don't think a man should trade on friendship in order to get a job.
Very well put, young man. If you'll just step into my office, I'm sure we can work something out. By the way, my name is Bratt, and you are?
Oh, Finch, sir. Pierpont Finch.
Pierpont. Say, maybe that ought to be J. Pierpont Finch.
As a matter of fact, sir, it is.
Step into my office.
Good God, Rosemary, you could have at least let me finish my Metrical.
Oh, this is important, Smitty. I know you can help him. Oh, where is he?
How would I know?
He must have gone to Brat's office. Well, go on in there. You're Brat's secretary. He'll listen to you.
But why this frantic urgency?
Please, Smitty, we've got to help this boy.
But why? Fill me in, girl. Wherefore is this creep different from all other creeps?
He's not a creep, Smitty. He has a sort of noble courage. Yet deep down, I feel that he's sort of helpless.
Rosemary, your mother instinct is a big drag.
Well, that's all settled, Finch. Glad to have you aboard.
Happy to ship out with you, sir.
Oh, here, let me get that.
Who is that?
Well, that's my helpless friend. Isn't he adorable?
Adorable, maybe. Helpless? No.
Shut up, Smitty. I just hope he hasn't got a girl.
If you'll just come this way, my secretary will get your particulars. So, Smitty, this is our new Mr. Finch.
Hello there.
Hello, my name is Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Mr. Finch will be starting off with us in the mailroom. I'm glad you don't mind that, Finch.
Sir, in a big pond like this, everyone must begin as a little fish.
Even a barracuda.
Smitty!
Say, Bud, have you guys in the mailroom sent out those wicked catalogs?
I don't
yet?
know. I'm going to lunch.
Well, at 11 o'clock, what?
Because I'm the boss's nephew.
Bud. This is Bud Frump, Mr. Bigley's nephew. This is Mr. Finch, who'll be working with you in the mail room.
Hello, Finch. I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
Oh, how do you do?
Smitty, get this man's particulars.
Yes, sir.
Finch, glad to have you on our team.
Happy to be playing with you, sir.
Finch, you ambitious?
Not necessarily.
Good. Just keep that in mind. As long as you remember who I am and who you are, we'll get along fine. If not, well,
You'll go crying to your uncle.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I do not go crying to my uncle. It just so happens that my mother is Mrs. Bigley's sister. If I feel that anything is wrong, I phone my mother. She phones Mrs. Bigley, and Mrs. Bigley phones Mr. Bigley. That's the democratic way.
Oh, Mr. Finch, a man like you doesn't have to be worried about someone like him. Smitty, you were going to get Mr. Finch's particulars?
Yes, particulars, Mr. Finch, the first question.
Have you got a girl?
A girl? No.
Good. Well, I mean, that's the right answer. Well, I mean, it's very wise not to have a girl.
Well, I'm glad you understand, Miss Pilkington. Some women wouldn't. You see, I feel that when a man wants to rise in the world of business, a girl, or let's say an emotional involvement, can lead to being involved emotionally.
Well, that's very intelligent, Mr. Finch.
Yes. Rosemary, are you through with Mr. Finch?
For the moment.
Fine, then if you'll just step into my office, we can get our business done.
Oh, good luck, Mr. Finch.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Oh, glad to be aboard.
Well, Rosemary, you see?
I think he's fascinating.
I've seen some ambitious characters around here, but that boy is the eagerest beaver of them all.
New Rochelle.
Huh?
Or maybe White Plains. No. New Rochelle.
What are you talking about?
New Rochelle. That's the place where the mansion will be.
Oh, please.
For me and the darling, bright young man I picked out for marrying me.
I don't believe this.
He'll do well, I can tell. So it isn't a moment too soon to plan on my life in New Rochelle, the wife of my darling tycoon.
Honey, you'll be in New Rochelle. Your darling tycoon will be here in the office.
Smith.
The future Mrs. Finch is in for some very lonely nights.
I'm prepared for exactly that sort of thing. I'll be so happy to keep his dinner warm while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. I'll be there waiting until his mind is clear while he looks through me, right through me, waiting to say good evening, dear. I'm pregnant. What's new with you from downtown? Oh, to be loved by a man I respect, to bask in the glow of his perfectly understandable neglect. Oh, to belong in the aura of his frown, darling, busy frown. Such heaven, wearing the wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. Wearily home from downtown.
coffee.
No coffee?
No coffee?
No coffee?
No coffee.
No coffee?
If I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, something within me dies.
Lies down and something within me dies.
Hi, my name is Smitty, and I'm a coffee drinker. If I can't make 3 daily trips where shining shrine benignly drips and tastes cardboard between my lips, something within me dies.
Lies down and something within me dies.
No coffee? No coffee?
No coffee?
No coffee? What?
No coffee?
No coffee?
No coffee!
That office light doesn't have to be fluorescent. I'll get no pains in the head. That office chair doesn't have to be foam rubber. So if I spread, but only one chemical substance gets out the lead.
Like she said, if I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break,
Gone is the sense of enterprise. All gone and
something within me.
coffee, 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 coffee. Ah!
If I can't take my coffee break,
Somehow the soul no longer tries.
Coffee, coffee, somewhere I don't metabolize.
coffee, coffee, something within me.
Coffee or otherwise, coffee or otherwise, something inside of me dies.
You have alertly seized your opportunities and are now on the first rung of the ladder. You are working in the mailroom. One word of caution about the mailroom. It is a place out of which you must get. Some of your rivals will not have the advantage of this knowledge, but be forearmed. Do not get stuck in the mailroom. Plan to rise.
Finch, where are you going? What have you got there? The executive mail is my job. Listen, Finch, if you have any ideas about climbing a ladder on you, the view's gonna get awfully monotonous. Every time you look up, you're gonna see the seat of my pants.
That's rotten, rotten, rotten. You know, Butterfrop is just jealous of you. He's trying to keep the big executives from noticing you.
Well, thank you for defending me, Miss Pilkington.
Oh, please call me Rosemary.
Oh, okay, Rosemary.
And now, Mr. Finch.
Oh, call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. The big executives will notice you. Just be patient.
Patient? Do you realize I've been working here for 1 whole week?
Oh, I know, Ponty. I haven't forgotten. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thanks, Miss Pilkington. At least you noticed me.
I wish I were an executive. Uh-oh.
Here comes Miss WWW.
Ah, Miss Worldwide Wicket.
No.
Wicked Witch of the West. That's Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary. I'd better look busy, and you too.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. You should be wearing this. It goes with your hair.
Young man, you just want me to have this flower? You don't know who I am?
Oh, that doesn't matter. What matters is that the flower seems to cry out to be worn by you.
Young man, I'm Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary.
No, you can't be. I mean, well, you just can't be.
Why not?
Well, from Bud Frump's description of you, I never have. Well, I mean, well, you're not a frightening person.
Thank you.
If it's not out of place for me to say so, Miss Jones, I think you're a very attractive person, no matter what Bud Frump says.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, Finch, ma'am. F-I-N-C-H. Pierpont Finch.
And how is it I haven't seen you before?
Oh, I'm not supposed to deliver the executive mail. Oh, that's his job. Bud Frump. F-R-U-M-P.
Well, thank you for the flower, Finch. You're an interesting young man.
Ah, Flower. Got a new boyfriend, Jonesy?
This was given to me by a very nice young man. You should know him, Finch.
Yes?
Finch, this is Mr. Gatch.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Gatch?
Hello?
Mr. Gatch would be a good man for you to know. His department is very important.
Oh, I know all about Mr. Gatch. He's in charge of plans and systems and interdepartmental evaluation, also pre-promotional promotion, post-administrative research, and a multiple development on a multi-level level.
Say, Jonesy, this is a smart one. I didn't know I did all that.
A very fine man, Mr. Gatch. I hear he has an opening in his department.
Yes, he has, but he hasn't been able to make up his mind. Well, thank you for the flower, young man.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Hi, Jonesy. Jones!
Say, Rosemary.
Finch! Quit goofing off. You've got to go pick up the second delivery.
Right, old buddy boy. Say, Rosemary, thanks for the flower.
Thanks for the flower. You gave my flower to Miss Jones.
Rosemary, surely you don't begrudge an old lady a moment of happiness.
Well, I guess it is important that you're nice to Miss Jones.
I'm glad you understand. See you later, Rosemary.
Well, Rosemary, how are you doing?
Oh, I don't know, Smitty, Smitty, what's the opposite of a sex maniac?
A businessman.
Yeah, give me an outside line. No, this call is not personal. I'm calling my mother. Thanks. One of these days when I'm running the show around here, I'll clear out the hall. Hello, Mother? Bud. I know I forgot my sweater, but it's warm. Now look, Mother, I just found out something important. There's going to be a new head of the mailroom, and I want the job. You've just got to call Aunt Gertrude and tell... I know I'm next in line, but there's this new fellow working around here that has me worried. Oh, he works hard, comes in on time, never goofs off. He's polite. You know, a real rat.
Mr. Bigley,
Yes, Miss Jones.
your wife is calling.
My wife. Damn it! Oh, tell her I'm busy. Tell her I'm in a meeting. Tell her I'm out. Damn it, put her on. Hi, Gertrude. Glad you called. What's on your mind? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, I can't help Bud there. The head of the mailroom should pick his own successor. If I were to interfere, that would be nepotism. Nepotism. That's when your nephew's a damn fool. Well, I'll see. Miss Jones! Damn it, Miss Jones. I told you that talking to my wife upsets me. I need something to calm my nerves. Where's my... You know.
I put it in your right-hand drawer.
Oh, thanks.
Let's get going, boys.
Yes, sir, Mr. Twimble. I've already started sorting.
Finch, as head of the entire mailroom, I'd like to tell you I'm pleased with your work.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Twimble.
You really have an inborn gift for mailroomery.
Oh, coming from you, Mr. Twimble, that's a great honor.
Hello? Mailroomery? Just a minute. Twimble, it's for you, Mr. Bratton personnel.
This might be a very important call for some of us. Hello?
Finch, you're trying to butter up Twimble. Listen, Finch, if anybody's gonna get this job, you know it's
I got you, Mr. Bratt. Thanks very much. Well, boys, it looks as though they're going to be promoting old Twimble to the shipping department.
Well, congratulations.
Who's gonna be the new head of the mailroom?
I won't say till it's official, but Mr. Bratt is going to leave the choice to me. Twimble, he said, the mailroom is the nerve center of this mighty organization. You've been an outstanding mailroom head, and we want you to choose your successor. And we want you to choose him on merit. On merit alone.
Oh, that's not fair! I'm going out for a smoke.
Smoke. He's gonna call his mother, but it's not gonna do him any good if I have anything to say about it. I have somebody else in mind for the job.
Mr. Twimble?
Yes?
You've been with this company a long time, haven't you?
Long time. Last month, I became a quarter of a century man.
Oh, gee, that's beautiful. Quarter of a century.
Quarter of a century.
Well, how long have you been in the mailroom?
25 years. Yep, it's not easy getting this medal. It takes a combination of skill, diplomacy, and bold caution. When I joined this firm as a brash young man, well, I said to myself, now, brash young man, don't get any ideas. Well, I stuck to that, and I haven't had it in years.
Well, you played safe.
I play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I'll stay.
But what is your point of view?
I have no point of view.
Supposing the company thinks...
I think so, too.
Well, what would you say if...
I wouldn't say.
Your face is a company face.
It smiles at executives, then goes back in place.
The company furniture.
Oh, it suits me fine.
The company letterhead.
So Valentine.
Is there anything you're against?
Unemployment.
When they want brilliant thinking from employees.
That is no concern of mine.
Suppose a man of genius makes suggestions.
Watch that genius get suggested to resign.
So you play it the company way.
Oh, company policy is by me okay.
You'll never rise up to the
But
top.
there's one thing clear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
Well, you've certainly found a home.
It's cozy.
Your brain is a company brain.
The company washed it and now I can't complain.
The company magazine.
Boy, what style, what punch.
The company restaurant.
Every day, same lunch. Their haddock sandwich, it's delicious.
Oh, I must try it.
Early in the week.
Do you have any hobbies?
I've a hobby. I play gin with Mr. Bratt.
And do you play it nicely?
Play it nicely. Still, he blitzes me in every game like that.
Why?
'Cause I play it the
Company way. Executive policy
is by me okay.
How can you get anywhere?
Junior, have no fear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
You will still be here after year after fiscal. Never take a risk, oh yeah.
Well, let's get back to work. They may be promoting me now, but until then, the mail must go through. Hello, Bud. How's your mother?
What mother?
What mother?
Hiya, men. Well, Twimble, it's all set. As of today, you're head of shipping.
Thanks, Mr. Bratt.
Now let's talk about your
Say,
successor.
Brat, have you heard anything from my uncle today?
No, Bud. Now, Twimble, your shoes are going to be hard to fill, but who have you picked to fill them?
Well, Mr. Bratt, I've given it a good deal of thought, pro and con. I think your man is young Finch.
Oh, that's not fair. I'm going out for a smoke.
Congratulations,
Well,
Finch.
thank you, but I can't accept, sir.
You're turning this job down?
Well, that's right. I think there's a man who is better qualified. A man who has been here longer than I. Gentlemen, I recommend Bud Frump.
You're kidding!
But Frump,
Well, this is something. I mean, surprise-wise, as long as he feels that way.
I'm gonna go tell my mother right away.
I don't understand.
Oh, Mr. Twimble, let me explain. Knowing you has taught me a lot, and well,
Hello? Oh, yes, JB, this is Brad.
It's the big boss.
Yes, JB, I understand your problem. As it turns out, he gave the job to another man. But it's okay, JB, because that young man turned the job right over to Bud. Thinks Bud is better qualified. No, he doesn't seem to be out of his mind. Well, he was just about to explain it before you called. Go ahead, Finch.
the great thing you have taught me, Mr. Twimble, is that no individual is as important as the whole company.
As important as the whole company.
The whole team is greater than any one
team is
single
greater
player.
than any single player.
The whole crew is greater
The
than
whole
any
crew
one
is greater than
oarsman.
any single oarsman.
The whole salad is greater than any one piece
The
of
whole
lettuce.
salad is... Oh, you can hear him. Oh, isn't it wonderful, JB? It sort of chokes you up. Oh, his name. It's Finch.
F-I-N-C-H.
F-I-N-C-H. Yes, I'm going to keep an eye on him myself. Finch, you got me off the spot with Mr. Bigley.
I'm glad I can help, Mr. Bratt.
Oh, I appreciate it. Well, Twimble, good luck.
Say, Mr. Twimble, don't I have to take this mail to Mr. Gatch?
Gatch.
Gatch.
Gatch!
Gatch.
Say, I just remembered something. Gatch is looking for a junior executive in this department.
He is?
You know what, Finch? I'm going to talk to him about you.
Me? A junior executive?
Finch, your generosity may prove to be a very good thing for you.
By George, ethical behavior always gets you what you need.
Finch, you've done a very wise thing.
Well, that doesn't matter to me, Mr. Bratt. I did what was right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. I would like to introduce you to the new head of the mailroom, Bud Frump. Come along, Finch, I have to talk with you.
My mother was very happy.
I still think my original choice was best.
Now wait a minute. Twimble, Pani okayed it.
Well, it's just that
we'll
you
have no reneging. I was promised the job. Now I know what you all must think of me, but from now on, I'll play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I'll stay.
Whatever the company tells them that they'll do.
Whatever my uncle may think, I think so too.
He's leaving with company pride.
I've conquered that old ambitious rat inside.
Old Bud is no longer the Frump he used to be.
I pledge the company sweet conformity.
Hooray, hooray!
I will someday earn my medal, 25-year employee. I'll see to it that the medal is the only thing they'll ever pin on me.
The Frump way is the company way.
Executive policy is what it will be.
I'll never be president, but there's one thing clear. As long as my uncle can stand me, I will still be here.
You know the company is like for
Ooh, I'm proud.
And if they choose to, the company may
Ooh, I'm happy.
and they will never jump from the company back. From will play the company, from will play the company, from will play the company.
Come on, everybody. It's a celebration. I'm taking you all out to lunch on me.
Wait a minute, boys and girls. I have yet another announcement to make. Mr. Gatch is taking young Finch in as a junior executive in this department.
What? Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. That lunch is Dutch. In fact, it's canceled. Wait a minute.
Oh, Ponty, that's wonderful. Just wonderful. I told you to have patience.
You were right, Rosemary. Thanks.
You should have someone around all the time to help you think things out.
Maybe I should.
Well, Ponty, I'm always available.
You know, Rosemary, you're sure wonderful. I hope one of these days I can show my appreciation and...
Lunch.
Huh?
Well, I said lunch.
Well, what about lunch?
I'd love to.
Love to what?
Well, you said what about lunch? Gee, I thought you'd never ask me. Now, let's see. Where will we go? Say, I know. There's a little tea room. A very cute place. Called the Russian. It's very reasonable. I'll get my things and meet you right here.
I didn't mean what about lunch. I meant what about lunch?
Say, Finch,
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Gatch.
How's the new young junior executive feeling?
Fine, Mr. Gatch, fine.
Come on, I'll buy you lunch in the executive club, up on the roof.
Lunch in the executive club? Me?
Oh, well, sure. Now that you're a junior exec, I can put you on my expense account.
Oh, it's a great honor, Mr. Gatch. I'll just clean up my things.
Okay, I'll meet you in the Phillips suite. Ah, Rosemary, dear. Seeing you always brings a smile to my face.
Oh, please, Mr. Getch!
She wants me.
Well, Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. Mr. Gatch is taking me to lunch.
To lunch?
Yep. How do I look?
Well, you look fine, Pondy. Just fine. Well, have a good time.
Thanks, Rosemary.
If you have followed the simple instructions exactly as outlined, you should by now be a junior executive. Congratulations. Nothing can stop you now.
Oh, to be loved by a man I respect, to bask in the glow of his perfectly understandable neglect. Oh, to belong in the aura of his frown, darling, busy frown. Such heaven, wearing a wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown.
Yes, dear, yes. But damn it, Gertrude, I haven't got time for this nonsense about Bud. I know blood is thicker than water, but nothing is thicker than Bud. I'll promote him when I'm ready. Now, you listen to me, Gertrude. The next time Bud calls his mother and she calls you and you call me, you're all fired. Yes, Miss Jones.
There's a young lady who insists on speaking with you, JB.
What does she want?
She says it's personal.
What's her name?
She says you'll know.
Oh, I'll put her on, Hello? Oh, no, you knew I wouldn't forget. Yeah, hold on. Miss Jones, get me Brat and personnel right away. You'll be here tomorrow morning. Bye. Brat, this is JB. I need you to do me a favor. I would like you to find a position for a young lady who wants to be a secretary. Her father was a schoolmate of mine at Old Ivy. Her name? LaRue. Hetty LaRue.
Can I, help you, honey?
Scram.
Oh, you don't understand, miss. I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
Oh, how do you do? I'm waiting for Mr. Brad of Personnel. I'm a secretary.
I spotted that the moment you came in.
Thank you. Of course, I'm new at this, Anne.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah? I mean, yes?
Hi, I'm Bert Pratt, personnel. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, not at all, sir. It is I whom am late. I was very naughty this morning. Still not accustomed to early arrival.
Well, think nothing of it. If you'll just step this way. This is my secretary, Miss...
Oh, yeah, Miss Smith.
How are you, dear?
Fine, dear. Mr. Bratt. Mr. Bratt!
Yes, Smitty.
I have to get some new tax withholding.
Yes, you do that, Smitty. If you'll just come this way, Miss LaRue, I'll get your particulars.
39, 22, 38.
Yes, I win the pool.
Gentlemen, one moment, please.
Say, Mr. Bratt, I need a new secretary.
So do I!
Gentlemen, Miss LaRue will be assigned according to normal procedure as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
Would you like to determine them?
Gentlemen! Gentlemen. A secretary is not a toy. No, my boy, not a toy. To fondle and handle and playfully handle in search of some puerile joy. No! A secretary is not, definitely not, a toy.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Bratt.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Mr. Bratt.
It's a company rule, Mr. Bratt.
A secretary is not a toy. No, my boy, not a toy.
So do not go jumping for joy. Boy, a secretary is not. A secretary is not. A secretary is not a toy. She's a highly specialized key component of operational unity. A fine and sensitive mechanism to serve the office community. With a mother at home, she supports. And you'll find nothing like her at FAO Schwartz.
A secretary is not a thing wound by key, pulled by string.
Her pad is to writing and not spend the nighting.
If that's what you plan to enjoy, no. A secretary is not a pet, nor an erector set.
Did happen to Charlie McCoy? Boy, we fired him like a shot the day the fella forgot. A secretary is not a toy. N-N-N-N.
N-N-N-N.
N-O-N-O.
N-O-N-O.
N-O-T-O-Y.
N-O-T-O-Y. N-O-T-O-Y. Space, 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 space.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. But a secretary you got is definitely not employed to do a job.
Oh, you know what?
Before you jump for joy, remember this, my boy. A secretary is not a tinker toy.
So I said to him, just keep your hands where they belong.
So he said to me, I'm next in line for the promotion.
So I said to him, just keep your hands where they belong.
So he said we had sales in here. This raise.
So I said to him, just keep your hands where they belong.
So I said to him, just keep your hands where they belong.
I'd sure like to get a good look at that new promotion chart.
Did you call my wife and say I won't be home for dinner?
Yes, Mr. B. Oh, by the way, you left your golf clubs in the office. Tomorrow is Saturday, and you're playing with Mr. Walker, the chairman of the board.
That's all right. I'll be staying in town tonight. I'll come by and pick up the golf clubs in the morning.
And you've asked me to remind you about your College Alumni Association.
Yes, we'll send them the same check. I get a kick out of thinking of their faces when they get that big fat check from the old least likely to succeed.
Very well, Mr. Bigley.
Say, JB, there's a phone call. Your wife.
My wife? Damn it! I'll take it in your office. That's all, Miss Jones.
Oh, Miss Jones.
Hello, Ponty. How's the young junior executive?
Oh, fine, Miss Jones. Oh, thanks to the helpful advice I've been getting from you. Oh, by the way, good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Yes, in the bowling tournament. I hear you're the best bowler on the ladies' team.
How sweet of you to be interested in a thing like that.
I'm fascinated by the hobbies of people I like.
Say, Would you like to come see us bowl tonight?
Oh, I'd love to, Miss Jones, but I have to get up early. I'm working tomorrow.
On Saturday? No one around here works on Saturday. Ponty, you're a very unusual boy. You'll go far.
Oh, thanks, Miss Jones. Oh, that means a lot, you are saying that, because you're Mr. Bigley's secretary, and he's the man I most want to emulate. He's so thoughtful and capable. I heard him remembering to send a check to his old school. Harvard, isn't it?
Harvard? Don't ever let J.B. hear you say that. He's a groundhog.
But what school did he go to?
Old Ivy.
Old Ivy?
Of course, they're the groundhogs. Well, good night, Ponty.
Well, good night, Miss Jones.
Don't work too hard.
Don't worry, I won't.
Hello, stranger.
Oh, hi, Rosemary. Hi, Smitty.
Hiya, Pawnee. Been a long day, hasn't it?
Sure has.
I haven't seen you since you got your new job.
Well, I've been working pretty hard.
Been a long day.
Say, Rosemary, where are you having dinner tonight?
Well, that depends.
On what?
On where I'm having dinner.
Huh? Oh. Well, here it is, 5 p.m., the finish of a long day's work. And there they are, both of them, the secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted, not very much to say, but I can hear those two little minds ticking away. Now she's thinking,
I wonder if we take the same bus.
and he's thinking,
There could be quite a thing between us.
now she's thinking,
He really is a dear.
and he's thinking,
But what of my career?
and she says, ooh, and he says,
Well, it's been a long day.
Well, it's
Been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
now she's thinking,
I wish that he were more of a flirt.
and he's thinking,
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
now she's thinking,
For dinner we could meet.
and he's thinking,
Both have got to eat.
and she says,
Achoo!
and he says,
Oh, Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a long day.
Well, it's
Been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
hey, there's a yummy Friday special at Stouffer's. It's $1.90 vegetable plate, and at the bottom of the ad, not bad, service for $3.58. To make a bargain, make a date.
wonderful.
It's fate.
Now she's thinking,
What clever kind of trap could I spring?
and he's thinking,
I might as well forget the whole thing.
now she's thinking,
Suppose I take his arm.
and he's thinking.
Well, really, what's the harm?
Then she says,
Hungry?
and he says,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
Withering, Wathering. Derek, you've been complaining to your mother. Now she wants you promoted.
And why not? Other people are being promoted.
Well, I told your Aunt Gertrude
Oh,
that the
there
bird...
you. Well, hello there, Mr. Bigley.
Good evening, Miss LaRue. Now, don't you have something you should be doing?
Oh, I was just going to go tidy up and go home.
Good, do it. So how do you like your new job, Miss LaRue?
It's a big fat nothing.
Sweetheart, don't talk that way around here.
I thought you were gonna help me be a big businesswoman like Helena Rubinstein or Betty Crocker. So now what? I'm stuck in the damn stenographic pool with no one to fish me the hell out.
In a large corporation like the Worldwide Wickets, there are many multiple facets which are important to the grand scheme of things. Hetty, I meant every word.
I give up a good job. Head cigarette girl at the Copa.
But the surroundings, you said you hated all those men staring at you, making advances.
It's no different around here in big business. At least at the Copa, when I got pitched, I got tipped. Around here, a girl can't even pick up a pencil with confidence.
Someone's been bothering you? Who? Just tell me. In a large corporation like the Worldwide Facets, there are many multiple wickets that... pinched you!
Oh, it's not that. Look, you did not keep up your part of my bargain.
But I meant every word. I'll tell you what. I'll meet you at your place in 10 minutes and we could talk it over.
No.
But Hetty, you see, in a large corporation like the Worldwide Wickets, there are many... Why don't you go home?
I'm waiting for the elevator.
Why don't you walk down?
It's 30 floors.
Why don't you jump?
Oh, JB. Very attractive girl, Miss LaRue.
I suppose so. I was just helping her to feel adjusted. She seems like a rather shy person.
Oh, well, you go ahead, JB. I'm just going to have dinner with Mother. Oh, she loves having dinner with me. I tell her everything that goes on all day at the office. Now he's thinking.
This kid could really put me through hell.
And she's thinking.
The kid could even name the hotel.
Now he's thinking.
I wonder if he dare.
And she's thinking.
There's blackmail in the air.
And he says.
It's a holdup.
And she says.
Down.
Wait a minute. All right. You're promoted.
Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Ha!
Jackie, that's it?
Yup, all spick as a span. I bet know some slob will come in and dirty it all up.
Nah, not on Saturday morning. Let's go do the big shots now.
Good morning.
Huh? Oh, is it morning already, sir?
Good God, man, have you been working here all night?
Oh, well, I shouldn't be here much longer. I just had a few things to catch up on.
Hi, George. Your name slips my mind.
Oh, Finch, sir. Finch.
Finch, I've heard some good things about you from my scouts.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Finch, it's good to see a man around here carrying the ball. I must admit I do feel a little guilty. I just came in to pick up my golf clubs. I have to play around today with old Wally Wumper, the chairman of the board.
Oh, well, I imagine one has to do that sort of thing once in a
Don't
while.
push yourself too hard, Finch. There are limits, you know.
Don't worry about me, sir.
I'll just get my clubs. What are you humming?
Huh? Oh, I didn't realize I was humming, sir.
You were humming the Old Ivy fight song.
Huh? Oh, well, it must have been unconscious on my part, sir.
Did you go there? Were you a groundhog?
Well, sir.
Say it, boy. Come out with it. I know some men have an inferiority complex because they didn't go to Yale or Princeton. You're not ashamed of Old Ivy, are you?
No, sir, not a bit.
That's the groundhog spirit. I should have known you were Old Ivy. What year? Finch, what year did you graduate?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. My mind was on the big game today. I'm sorry I have to miss it. We're playing the Chipmunks.
That's right. I hope those damn chipmunks don't give us too much trouble.
Well, even though we're not there in person, we'll be rooting for them, right?
Right. Groundhog.
Groundhog.
Stand, Old Ivy, stand firm and strong. Grand Old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Grand Old Ivy, and never yield.
Rip, rip, rip,
The chipmunk off the field.
when you fall on the ball,
And you're down there at the bottom of the heap,
down the bottom of the heap,
where the mud is so very, very deep.
down in the cruddy muddy deep.
Don't forget, boy, that's why they call us.
They call us Groundhog. Groundhog. Stand, Old Ivy, stand firm and strong.
Grand Old Ivy, hear the cheering throng.
Stand, Old Ivy,
God bless you.
and never yield. Rip, 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 the chipmunk off the field. Oh, I enjoyed that, sir.
So did I, boy. I'll get my clubs. Hurry, hurry, hurry. A chipmunk off the field. Grand Old Ivy, done firm and strong. Grand Old Ivy. What are you doing?
26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to finish the row. Well, I guess this looks silly, but I always found that knitting helps me think more clearly.
Well, I'll be damned. I knit too.
Really?
Been doing it for years. Nobody knows except my secretary, Miss Jones. Do you know her?
We've met.
Well, what's this gonna be?
Oh, I thought I'd make a birdcage cover.
Bird cage cover. I've never made one of those, but how do you like this?
Oh, gee, that's beautiful, sir.
Cover on the golf clubs, popcorn stitch.
Ooh. I feel sorry for men who don't knit. They lead empty lives.
Finch, what are you heading for around here? What's your ambition in this outfit? A bright young fellow like you must have it all planned out.
Oh, well, sir, if I ever reach a position where I have a choice, I'd like to be where they do something real. Something a man can get his teeth into. Solid, down to earth. The advertising department.
Advertising? No, son. I wouldn't want that for an old schoolmate of mine. It's too tough, too insecure. This place has had 15 new advertising managers in the past year alone. Poor devils disappear at a rate of about one a month.
Well, why is that?
I fire them.
But if you had a man with ideas, he can swing it.
Ideas. I hire men. We're supposed to have these brilliant ideas, and not one of them will do what I tell them. Finch, you stay where you are. It's a damn good department. You'll do all right there. And by the way, where are you?
Plans and systems, Mr. Gatch's department.
Gatch, good man, Gatch. Knows what he's talking about. You stay there, and I'll keep an eye on you, too.
Here you are, sir. Have a good day. I have to get this done before midnight.
Midnight! That's the groundhog spirit.
Groundhog.
Groundhog!
Stand, Old Ivy, stand.
beautiful.
What was that?
A college song.
What college?
I'd say Vassar.
Hello, Brat. This is JB. Say, what are we running around here? A sweatshop? We're working that boy too hard. Who? Finch, F-I-N-C-H. The poor devil worked here all weekend. The lad needs help. Well, first of all, I want him to have an office of his own. Deserves the best you have available. Oh, nothing fancy. Don't want him getting ideas.
Hello, Ponty.
Oh, Rosemary, come on in. How do you like it?
Oh, your first office. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's all right considering. I did want my name on the door, but I decided not to ask because, well, there's no door.
Well, it's beautiful. I can only stay a minute. I just wanted to tell you that I had a good time the other night.
Oh, me too. I really enjoyed the conversation. It was very, well, I guess I talked all the time.
Well, I liked it. But just one thing, Ponty, about what happened later. Well, when we said goodnight, it was our first date, and I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me, but, well, I guess it's natural for a fellow to try to get a little fresh with a girl and make a pass at her. But you didn't do anything.
Oh, well, I had to get up early. Sir? Miss?
I'm Miss LaRue, honey.
What can I do for you, Miss LaRue, honey?
Well, a secretary was ordered to be assigned to you. I'm your assignation. You didn't tell me you were getting a secretary.
I just found out myself.
Oh. Well, happy dictation, Ponty. Bye.
Oh, won't you please have a seat, Miss LaRue?
Oh, you can call me Hetty.
Well, I think that perhaps in a business relationship...
You're cute.
Excuse me a moment.
Choosing a secretary can be fraught with peril. Take a good look at the young lady who's been assigned to you. If she is so attractive that you feel things are too good to be true, be very careful. It may be that one of the big men in the company is interested in her career. There is a simple test for this. Check on her secretarial skill. The smaller her abilities, the bigger her protector.
Miss LaRue, let's try some dictation. Take a letter.
Shoot.
This is to Mr. Gatch. So, dear Mr. Gatch. Pursuant to our discussion of...
Hey, wait, you trying to catch a train?
What are you taking this down in?
Longhand, it's safer. I make up for it when I type.
Oh, you type very fast.
Like a jackrabbit. 12 words a minute. I can do more if the words are shorter.
Miss LaRue, Hetty, what was your last position?
I was in the tobacco business. But then Mr. Bigley,
Mr. Bigley?
well, he got me interested in wickets, so I matriculated myself into business school, and well, here I am.
Yes, you are, aren't you?
Go ahead, dictate me some more. I'm going to like this jazz.
Oh, no, Hetty. Let that letter wait for a moment. I want you to take this to Mr. Gatch.
Mr. Gatch.
Uh-huh, he's my boss. And make sure you give it to Mr. Gatch himself. Hetty, personally.
Okay, Charlie.
Hello, Mr. Gatch's office. One moment, please. Mr. Gatch?
Yes?
Mr. Finch's secretary's outside, and she'd like to speak to you, personally.
Well, have her come in.
Oh, I'll get her. Miss LaRue. Mr. Gatch, we'll see you now.
Mr. Gatch?
Yes?
I'm Mr. Finch's secretary. He asked me to, give you this.
Say, what are you doing tonight?
Well, I have dinner plans with a gentleman friend.
Oh, come on. You're in the big time now. Don't fool around with small fry.
Hello, Mr. Finch's office. One moment. It's production.
Hello, Finch speaking. Yes, I'm in charge of plans and systems now. Huh? Mr. Gatch? Oh, he's been transferred to one of our out-of-town offices. Venezuela.
Rosemary, I had lunch without you. Where have you been?
Smitty, I've been made secretary to the new advertising manager.
Oh, good. What's he like?
Oh, I don't care about him. But this means that I'm invited to the reception this evening. And Ponty will be there, too. Oh, Smitty, I've been dreaming of a chance like this. Ponty's never seen me all dressed up. You know, glamorous. Do you know what this is?
Your lunch?
Smitty, this is the answer to how to succeed with Finch. A new dress. It's just beautiful.
Well, good luck, Rosemary. I hope it works.
Thanks, Smitty.
You know, I think maybe I'll get a new dress for tonight, too.
Good idea. I hope you're very popular at the party, Smitty.
I think I will be at that. I'm thinking of starting a secret rumor that I'm a nymphomaniac.
I slipped out this afternoon and bought some love insurance. A most exclusive dress from Gay Patty. It's sleek and chic and magnifique with sex beyond endurance. It's me, it's absolutely me. And why one guy? This irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. I'm wearing tonight, especially for him. This irresistible Paris original, all paid for and mine. I must look divine, especially for him. Suddenly he will see me, and suddenly he'll go dreamy, and blame it all on his own masculine whims, never knowing that this irresistible Paris original, so temptingly tight, I'm wearing tonight, especially for him, for him.
Hetty, can I, offer you a drink?
I don't touch anything alcoholic before 5 p.m.
It's, 10 after 5.
Which way is the booze?
Right over here.
Boys and girls, you know, the advertising department has been in trouble for quite some time, but I now feel we have a man on board who can help put the worldwide wickets back on top. Mr. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
Thanks, boys and girls. Now, I just wanted to say that I am proud to be joining the worldwide, Wicket family. Now, I'm not exactly sure what a wicket is, but I'm quite certain about advertising. And my theory of advertising can be summed up in one sentence. Shove it down their throats with a soft sell.
Hear, hear. Yes, sound thinking.
And I just like to say...
Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington? What the hell kind of a name is that?
Well, I'd
Bud,
like to
Bud.
say that...
You call this a double martini? There's only one olive in it.
I mean, I like...
Bud, JB told me to tell you to take Miss LaRue home because she's not feeling well.
I'm feeling fine.
Feel terrible.
Ah! Hey, Benji, let's dance.
Oh, I'm already dancing with Rosemary.
Everybody dance.
I'd like to say that...
Hetty! Hetty, come on! Hetty! Come on, Hetty. JB wants me to take you.
Hey, bud, you must have heard the rumor.
Oh! Hetty! Hetty!
Whoa, that elevator ride made me dizzy.
Come on, Hetty.
What I need is a shower.
JB wants me to take you home.
No, I'm going to JB's office. He has a private shower in there.
All right, Hetty. Have a nice shower.
Gee, thanks, bud. You know, you're cute. Not as cute as Finchy, though, but you're cute.
Not as cute as Finch. Hey, St. Pete, you going up to the party?
Yeah.
Will you find Finch and tell him I want to see him down here? Tell him it's important.
Okay.
Old sexy Hetty isn't there, taking a shower, and I've got a little something up my sleeve that's gonna put little old Finchy right on his...
Say, Bud, what's this all about?
JB wants to see you in his office.
I was just speaking to Mr. Bigley. He didn't say anything.
Oh, he just didn't want to say anything in front of Ovington. You know how it goes around here with advertising managers.
Oh, you don't think your uncle is
I don't know
considering...
anything. I was only told to tell you to go see him in his office.
Well, I've never seen his office anyway. Well, thanks, Bud.
You're welcome. Now to get my uncle. Goodbye, Finchy. Hello, Uncle. Olay!
Someday.
Guess who?
Mr. Bigley?
No, silly, it's me.
Oh, Hetty, I was supposed to meet Mr. Bigley down here.
Mr. Bigley? Mr. Bigley's not coming. Somebody gave you a bump steer.
Oh, well, then I think I'd better get back...
What's your hurry?
Well, I think I'd better get back up to the party.
More fun down here.
Oh, well, I think I'd better...
You're stuck on that Rosemary, aren't you? You anxious to get back down to see her.
Oh, Rosemary? Oh, no. Oh, she and I are just good friends.
Well, that's very wise of you. An up-and-coming young chap like you shouldn't be tied down. You know, I've been watching you, Buster, and you are going places.
Yeah, Venezuela.
Wouldn't JB just die if he walked in and saw you kissing me?
Frankly, I'd rather he didn't.
Oh, come on, let's try it.
Uh-uh.
If you don't, I'll tell JB you did.
Well, okay. Just this once. Rosemary.
Huh?
Oh, can't you hear it? Rosemary.
Rosemary?
Oh, that kiss.
What about that kiss?
Rosemary.
It is highly insulting to think of two dames in the middle of one kiss.
Well, I'm sorry, Hetty, but something happened. I can't explain it.
Finch, you are in love.
Oh, that's right. Finch is in love. It's like there's music all around me. Like a symphony.
And you found this out by kissing me?
Yes, Hetty.
Gee, I don't know my own strength.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me till at last out it came. Just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
Ponty, I heard Bud from talking at the party. Where is she?
Oh, Rosemary, something wonderful has happened.
What are you talking about?
Oh, can't you hear it? Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name.
I can't hear a thing.
Rosemary. Oh, just listen. It's all around me. It's like a beautiful pink sky.
Now look here, J. Pierpont Finch. Have you lost your mind?
Rosemary, darling, will you marry J. Pierpont Finch?
Now I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound. Oh, honey, I've been so wrapped up in trying to get ahead that I never realized. It's as if I'm seeing you for the first time.
And I'm seeing you for the first time. You have on 2 different kinds of lipstick. Mine and hers.
Oh, Rosemary, you don't understand. This is very easily explained.
Well, don't let me keep you. Go on. Go back to making love to her. Kiss her again. Take her home for the weekend. I don't care.
What will I do?
Let's do what she said.
Get back in there.
I have nothing to hide.
Oh, yes, you have. And keep it hidden. You snake. Now kiss me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that...
It's my fault, Mr. Bigley. I insisted that Mr. Finch show me your office.
Oh! Well, I just came in to wash up, so if you'll excuse me.
Excuse me.
Finch, I owe you an apology.
You do? For what?
Never mind. But I would like you to know that I didn't approve of what you were doing when I walked in here. I don't like anything like that going on between executives and their secretaries.
But Miss Pilkington is not my secretary.
Good point.
There you are, JB. We've been looking for you.
I haven't finished my speech yet.
You made a fine speech.
Well, yes, you did, Mr. Ovington. Very fine speech.
Mr. Ovington, this is Mr. Finch of Plans and Systems.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Well, I didn't get a chance to tell you at the party, Mr. Ovington, but I'm very interested in advertising, and I write a lot about you in Fortune magazine. Some wonderful stuff.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, Mr. Bigley, did you know that Mr. Ovington was an all-American halfback in college?
Is that so? Where did you play, Ovington?
Well, the greatest little college in the world. Northern State.
Oh, chipmunk!
No, I sure am a chipmunk. Did you see the way we murdered the groundhogs last Saturday?
Ovington, I'm not a bigot. I've hired men from all schools. Tigers, bulldogs, beavers, badgers, but never a chipmunk! Your resignation is accepted.
Chipmunk Ra, Chipmunk Ra, Chipmunk!
It's a good thing you're on the ball when it comes to advertising.
Say, JB, what are we going to do for a new advertising manager?
Maybe it's fate that you happen to be here at this very moment, Finch. You've always wanted this rotten job. Do you think you could handle it?
Oh, I don't know, sir.
If there's one thing I admire in a man, it's humility. Finch, I'm making you vice president in charge of advertising.
Me? A vice president?
Mr. Bigley, I don't want to question your decision or your authority, but Mr. Finch is rather young and inexperienced
and I like him.
I like him.
Brad, I think we've hit on something here. This boy is loaded with great ideas.
Ideas? Yes, why don't we hear some of those ideas, Finch?
Come on, Finch, where are those ideas?
Well, the fact
Put up
is
or
that...
shut up, son.
Well,
Get
one
on the
thing-
ball or you'll be out of here like a shot.
Well, I'd like to be able to give you a clear-cut campaign.
Mr. Bigley, the plans board is meeting the day after tomorrow. Finch can tell us all of his ideas then.
Fine. You've got 48 hours to come up with an advertising presentation. Better get going, Finch. You are now vice president in charge of advertising, and quite frankly, up to this point, I'm dissatisfied with your work.
I don't care what happens. I'm a vice president. Vice President Finch. Hello, get me the stationery shop downstairs. Yes, this is Mr. Finch, F-I-N-C-H. Remember those cards I spoke to you about last week? Go ahead and print them right away. Now, let's see. Girls, you can come out now.
Thanks, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. I've been made a vice president.
Can I be your secretary?
Oh, gee, I'd love that, Hetty, but Rosemary's going to be my secretary.
Guess it's back to the steno pool.
Rosemary?
I'm going to be your secretary. I'd rather die.
Rosemary, you must. You have to. I'm in charge of advertising now. You know what a tough job that is. I can only do it if I have your help. Rosemary, I need you.
You do? Well, in that case, All right, I'll be your secretary.
Wonderful. Now let's get back to work.
Just like that? Haven't you forgotten something?
Hello, operator. Who paints names on office doors?
Finch, aren't you going to kiss me?
Kiss you? I can't.
Why not?
Because you're my secretary. Now, wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter?
Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter?
This is Mr. Finch. I want my name on my door in gold leaf. J. Pierpont Finch. J. Pierpont.
Suddenly there is music.
All capitals.
In the sound of your name.
Yes, block letters. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary.
Vice President. In charge of advertising.
There must be a way to stop it. There must be. There must be.
My lifetime program will be more of the same.
The usual spelling. J.
Pierpont.
Remember me, Rosemary.
I can't stand it.
Whatever happened to Rosemary?
When you see it on your own door.
There is wonderful music in the very sound.
Morning. Morning. There's sure a lot of whispering going on.
And the day hasn't even started.
I tell you, it's the merchandise mafia at work. Ever since Finch became a vice president, they've all been scared out of their wits.
So when's the big meeting?
It's set for this afternoon. I sure hope Pondy comes up with something.
Morning.
Morning.
I'm going home.
At 8 o'clock in the morning?
Well, I've resigned. I'm quitting.
You've been threatening that all week.
Well, this time it's official. I left a letter of resignation on his desk and wait till he reads it.
Rosemary.
Oh, Smitty, I can't take it any longer. I don't mind a person ignoring me completely, as long as he pays a little attention to me. Oh, Smitty, he doesn't need me.
But he did say he wanted to marry you.
Shh, Smitty, that was supposed to be a secret.
Don't worry, I haven't told anybody.
What's the matter?
Rosemary's resigning from Finch.
I thought she was going to marry him.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
me too. I only told the girls. Look, Rosemary, there's one thing you can't overlook, and that's loyalty.
Well, I've been very loyal to him.
Not to him, to us. When opportunity knocks, Cinderella, you gotta answer.
That whiny prince in the suit is your only escape, so shove your foot in the glass slipper, thank your fairy godmother, and ride that pumpkin!
Wait a minute. I am if we all save 50% of our weekly wages, we could conceivably afford to buy the company by the year 7563.
In the meantime, honey, take what you can get.
Morning.
Morning.
I am reading the greatest book. It's called The Secretary's Guide. How to hook a tycoon and take him for all he's worth.
I think that sounds like a book Rosemary might like to read.
I don't think so. How to stalk your prey? How to arrange the first date?
How to get in good with the folks.
How to land the big rock?
How to survive as a bride. How to assess all his assets.
How to arrange for divorce? How to wind up with a beach house?
How to establish a strong credit line.
Yes!
How to create your own separate stage.
Right!
How to turn what is into what's mine. This book is all that we need. How to succeed.
So you are now a vice president. You have climbed the ladder of success rung by painful rung until you have almost reached the top. You have done beautifully, unless you are vice president in charge of advertising. In that case, you are in terrible trouble. There is only one thing that can save you. You must get a brilliant idea. The quickest way to get ideas is to develop them. That is, you must examine the undeveloped, worthless notions of others and add to them that extra something that makes the idea your own. An undeveloped notion may come from the least likely source, so be alert. You never know who will bring it to you.
Hi, Ponty.
Hello, Bud.
First time I've seen your new office. Quite a layout. I suppose you're wondering why I'm here.
Frankly, yes.
Ponty, I want you and me to be friends. You know. Smoking peace pipe? You never liked me.
Oh, Bud.
Now, don't deny it. It's true, and I don't blame you. I've been a no-good, backbiting fig.
Oh, Bud, that's a bit strong.
How would you put it?
Well, I guess your way is best.
Well, Ponty, I'd like to change all that. Now, I know you're stuck for an idea.
Now,
and
wait a
I was
minute, but I'm not
thinking-
stuck.
I was thinking that
I
giveaway
don't need
shows
anyone
over here
else's
a
ideas,
comeback,
and... What was that?
Well, I have this idea for a giveaway show. It's called the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. We hide $1,000 savings bond, and every week on television, we give clues as to where it is. Now look, as you say, you don't need an idea, but let me leave this with you, and if you get a chance, look it over. Because the meeting's in a few little while. I mean, it's soon.
Bud, what did your uncle say when you told him about this?
Oh, I haven't told my uncle. If I brought it to him, he wouldn't like it. That's why I brought it to you.
You haven't told your uncle about this?
No, Ponty. Now, look, if you're not interested...
Oh, Bud. Your idea doesn't give me much nourishment, but maybe I'll give it a bit of think.
Feel free to use it. I have returned!
Treasure hunt could be. $1,000 bond. This thing needs some kind of new twist.
Ponty, I'm back. I've changed my mind.
Oh, Rosemary.
Oh, I don't blame you for being cold to me, but I did change my mind.
About what?
About what I said in the letter.
What letter?
My letter of resignation.
Your resignation from what?
The Girl Scouts of America.
Oh.
Don't you understand? I quit, resigned, left you forever.
Why are you doing that?
Because I was hurt, ignored, humiliated, and upset.
Well, who did that to you?
You.
Me? It couldn't have been me. I haven't said 10 words to you all week. True?
True.
Good. Now listen, Miss Pilkington.
Must you call me that? Can't you call me Rosemary?
No, and I want you to call me Mr. Finch until you're Mrs. Finch.
Am I really going to be Mrs. Finch?
Oh, come on. I thought that was all settled.
Well, I keep thinking maybe you forgot.
Well, I haven't. You're going to be Mrs. Finch because we're going to be married. Now, may we discuss some serious matters?
Sure.
Miss Pilkington, I've finally come up with an idea for a television program. I'm thinking of calling it the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. The treasure would be a $1,000 bond. You think that's enough? Maybe we ought to make that $25,000. Listen carefully, Rosemary. What would you say if we gave away $100,000? 200,000?
I don't care if you give away the whole company. I love you.
Well, say that again.
I love you.
No, before that?
Well, I said I don't care if you give away the whole company.
That's it. We'll give away the company. What a prize. Oh, I didn't mean the whole company, because then there wouldn't be any. I mean stock in the company. Nobody can resist that these days. Oh, I've got to have time to work this out. I've got to speak to Mr. Bigley. He's got to give me a postponement. No, I'll go see him.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Oh, thank you, Miss Pilkington.
Say, what about taking me to lunch? Nobody has to see us.
Miss Pilkington.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Finch. Oh, to be loved by a man with a goal, to watch as he climbs with a purpose in life and purity of soul. Oh, to be there in the corner of his mind, darling, absent mind, such heaven, wearing the wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. Are you pregnant or something?
I was just checking on some new plastic yarn. Hetty, I told you that during... What the hell do you want?
JB, remember that television idea I once told you about? The treasure hunt?
I told you what I thought of the treasure hunt.
I just wanted to remind you that you didn't like it.
Hetty, I told you that during office hours I can't meet with you.
I did not intend to embarrass you. I just came for a business purpose.
Business?
I have come to tend to you with my resignation.
Your resignation? What are you gonna do?
I have been offered a very suitable position in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles? Hetty, you can't. Tell me what this is all about.
I just got a letter from a girlfriend. She's working for a big cosmetics firm out there. She demonstrates skin creams.
Skin creams?
Yeah, in all those big, glamorous department stores. And she could get me a job.
Hetty, that's undignified. You can't run around demonstrating some fake goo.
It's not fake. It's a very fine product. It's called Dermablast. Do you know what it's made from?
Please don't tell me.
It's made from shark belly jelly.
I was afraid of that. Hetty, you said you wanted a career. What kind of a future is there in shark bellies?
More than there is around here. Not a single guy will use me as his secretary. They stay away from me like I had some extremely tropical disease.
But Hetty, if you'd only try to be patient.
No, I've made up my mind. Bon voyage.
Well, good luck, dear.
Huh?
Oh, I'll manage somehow. Only how will I spend all those lonely nights?
You could stay home.
I can't stay home. I'm a married man.
Oh, you'll do all right.
Hetty, I can't live without you.
You mean that?
Of course I do. I know I must seem to have everything, old rich J.B. Bigley, old money bags. Idiots come to me with treasure hunts. My day is spent talking money. What does it all mean? Nothing, Hetty. Nothing means anything without you.
No, wait a minute. Don't start getting sincere. That's not fair.
Where will I find the treasure? like the love from a heart of gold. Ever trusting and sweet, and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine, hot or cold, wealth far beyond all measure, maybe here in my hand I hold. How, but where will I find that one treasure of a treasure? The love from a heart of gold.
I never knew you felt that way.
Nobody knows this, but I'm extremely emotional.
Oh, damn it, so am I. Where will I find a treasure like love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet, and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine, hot or cold. Well, far beyond all measure, maybe soon in my hand I'll hold. Oh, but where will I find that one treasure of a treasure?
I knew you'd understand.
Oh, I do. And you know, I think I have an idea that just might solve everything.
What?
I could be your secretary.
What, are you out of your mind? I mean, I have Miss Jones.
Well, I could assist Miss Jones and I could learn a lot from her. You don't want me as your secretary.
Come on, honey, just try to be patient.
All right, dear. I'll try to be patient. I'll give you 24 hours and then it's goodbye, Wicked. Hello, Dermoblast.
But Hetty!
Hello, Hetty.
Oh,
Where's
you go right in. He's not doing anything.
Say, Hetty, are you quitting?
Unless I hear otherwise to the contrary.
Well, maybe we can help each other.
That's right. Let's bust out together.
Hello, executive washroom. Yes, I'm down here. What? Oh, the meeting's at 4:30. Come on, then we'll make plans.
Big meeting today, huh?
Yeah.
Hear anything about what Finch is planning?
You know, I'm starting to get a little scared of Finch.
We'll something pretty soon.
He'll have us all working in the mailroom.
Hiya, men.
Hear anything, bud?
Chaps, our worries are over. Finch is going ahead with well, let's just say he's dead. And I'm so happy I could cry.
That's very pleasant news.
I don't know. Finch has a way of bouncing. I wouldn't believe he was dead even if I read his obituary.
Ordinarily, I'd agree with you. Finch is very smart. But don't forget he's working in advertising now, and that does something to men's brains. Has anybody seen my wild root cream oil?
Hiya, man.
All set for the big meeting?
Could be. Well, wish me luck, man.
Good luck.
Gotta stop that man. I gotta stop that man. Cold door, he'll stop me. Big deal, big rocket. Thinks he has the world in his pocket. Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop that man. That man.
Now there you are. Yes, there's that face that somehow I trust. It may embarrass you to hear me say it, but say it I must, say it I must. You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's the bold, brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart, I've but to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart. I take heart to see the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Gotta stop that man. Gotta stop that man. Or he'll stop me. Big wheel, big beaver, boiling up with front office fever. Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop that man.
I believe in you.
Don't let me be such a hero.
I believe in
Stop that man. Gotta stop it. Stop that man. Gotta stop it. Stop that man. Gotta stop that man. Gotta stop that man. I gotta stop that man. Cold, or he'll stop me.
Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you.
The farmer spends his time in the fields, the laborer at his machines, and the businessman at meetings.
Gentlemen, where's Finch?
He's not here yet, sir.
That's all right. We have a lot of other business to take care of before we come to Finch's presentation. Brat.
Yes, JB.
That stuff you recommended for my crabgrass doesn't work at all.
I don't understand why, JB. It worked beautifully on my lawn.
My lawn is a mess. You better come up with something new.
Right, JB.
We never have trouble with crabgrass at our place.
What do you use?
Cement. Oh. Sorry, Jimmy. Just a little joke.
Yes? We'll send him in. We've been waiting. It's Finch.
Gentlemen, I'd like to present my new approach to wicked advertising. It's based on an idea which, in my humble opinion, is brilliant.
Sounds promising. Proceed, Finch. What the hell is that?
Mount Vesuvius interruption. This gives you an idea of the impact that a new television show is going to have. Now, JB, an example of the kind of national publicity you can look forward to.
Oh, God.
The cover of Time. The cover of Newsweek. And finally, JB, Golfer of the Year.
I like this thinking.
Now, this is a map of our potential wicket market. It shows how we will make a deep penetration and overwhelming saturation in those areas where resistance has long been peakiest. Now, this is a sales chart of our past fiscal year, which reflects the disastrous effect of our former advertising policy in terms of per capita consumption of wickets. Note the sharp decline from normal regularity. Down, down, down. And here's what's going to happen when we finally get going, as we will. Up, up, up. And there you are.
Finch, I think you've done it.
JB, could I ask a question?
Yes?
What is his idea?
Well, you heard a television show.
But what's the idea for the television show?
I don't see why you always have to be so damn negative. The only thing you ever come up with are lousy ideas like treasure hunts. Finch, what is the idea?
I don't think I'm going to tell it to you.
Why not?
Well, JB, I've always thought of you as a man of breadth and vision, open to new ideas. But now, I don't know. I'm thrown.
By what?
The way you just spoke to Bud about his idea for a television show. You dismissed it. But the fact is, there are treasure hunts and there are treasure hunts. When Bud brought his idea to me, I thought it was a lousy one, too.
I should hope so.
But then I remembered something, JB. An idea in itself is nothing. It's the development that counts. Leonardo da Vinci drew some sketches for a flying machine, but it took American know-how to develop them into the Boeing 707. Well, when I thought of that, Bud's silly little idea became a challenge to me, and I said, I'm going to take this idea of Bud Frumps and defrump it. First of all, my treasure is not a bond, and it is not money. It's stock.
Stock?
50,000 shares of stock.
Stock? In our company?
People like stock better than money these days.
We can't give away 50,000 shares of company stock.
It's a simple matter of taking the convertible debentures from the sinking fund, issuing stock options which are exchangeable for rights, which we then convert into non-voting common and replace with warrants.
Say that again.
I can't.
It can't be done, JB.
It can't be done.
But if it could, wouldn't it create tremendous excitement?
But it can't be done.
But if it could.
But it can't.
But if it could, JB, just for one moment, say that it could be done. What's your answer?
I forget the question.
We can't give away company stock.
We give away stock dividends, don't we? Please, let me go on with my presentation.
Finch, I hate giveaway shows.
So do I, JB, but the public loves them. And I have that new twist. Gentlemen, the worldwide wicket treasure girl.
What the hell is this?
This, JB, is the secret ingredient. The thing that will take the country by storm. I'm combining greed and sex. Can't miss. I'll go ahead, Hetty.
Hello there! I am the worldwide wicked treasure girl. Each week, I'm going to bring you a clue as to where the worldwide wicked treasure is stashed.
Buried.
Oh, right, buried. This eye patch gets me all mixed up. Isn't this outfit cute? I love it.
Very nice, Miss LaRue. Very nice.
Of course, Miss LaRue is just helping me demonstrate the idea.
Naturally.
When we actually go on the air, we need a big name personality.
That is, of course, because I'm leaving this firm.
Offhand, I'd say this would be perfect for somebody like Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, why don't you just get Queen Elizabeth?
This is an American program. Now, JB, a beautiful treasure girl plus 50,000 shares of stock.
JB, let's tell this maniac off and get on with our business.
Come on. Just a moment. I'll handle this. Gentlemen and Miss LaRue, please leave me alone with Mr. Finch.
Okay, JB, you take care of this one. Oh, this is crazy. What about the SEC?
What about the FCC?
Well, what about the stockholders?
What about the board of directors?
What about the federal statutes?
What about the Federal Trade Commission?
What about the Senate Investigating Committee?
Oh, they're all being petty.
Finch, I'm afraid you let us down.
How, JB?
You missed the boat. You haven't thought this out properly.
I don't understand.
This treasure girl. Why does it have to be some big-name personality?
Sir?
Why couldn't she be someone who's a little more identified with the company? A real
worldwide wicked girl.
Yes, well, maybe Miss LaRue herself.
Brilliant, JB, brilliant. Instead of an artificial actress, we have plain old Hattie LaRue, the girl next door. Oh, that was a great thought, JB.
It wasn't bad, was it?
Good, then it's all settled.
Well, just a moment. Where are you gonna hide the treasure?
JB, this show is completely unrigged. Not even the treasure girl will know where the treasure is hidden.
Well, I'd like to know.
Okay. I'll give you the first clue that the treasure girl is going to read over the air. West of the sun, west of the moon, where is the treasure? Blow me a tune.
What the hell was that?
It's a pretty tough clue, isn't it? But if you will note, the first letter in each line are WWWB, Worldwide Wicket Building.
You're gonna hide the treasure in our buildings?
I'm going to hide 5,000 shares of stock in each of the 10 worldwide wicket buildings across the nation. It'll create tremendous publicity.
But you'll have mobs of people roaming around the building looking for the treasure.
JB, if a man as brilliant and as educated as yourself couldn't guess from the clue I gave you, how is the average viewer going to?
Good point.
Gentlemen, you may come in now.
Oh, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Gentlemen, I have decided to go ahead with the Worldwide Wicket treasure hunt. Of course, I want your approval.
Well, JB, we all think this is an absolutely crazy notion.
And I like it.
I like it.
We like it! In living color, in the interests of better television programming, it's the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Hunt! And now, here to introduce the star of our show. It's the Jolly Wickets!
What the hell was that?
I tried for some production value. Give it a chance. Hetty's coming on now.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Girl!
Hello there! Well, I'm about to give you the first clue in the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Hunt. In 10 places in this grand country, there are buried 5,000 shares of stock, making there a grand total of 50,000 shares in all. And now for the first clue.
moment there, treasure girl. Now, this man is carrying a Bible. Will you place your right hand on it? Your other right hand? Miss LaRue, do you swear that there has been no fixing or rigging in connection with this competition? And that the clue you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, free from any trickery, chicanery, or other forms of dishonesty?
This a real Bible?
Why, of course, Miss LaRue.
What's the matter with her?
She looks surprised.
Oh, she is. Hetty didn't know about this. I wanted this part of the show to be completely spontaneous and unrehearsed.
That can be very dangerous, you know.
I think it's very effective.
Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue?
I do.
And secondly, Miss LaRue, do you swear that you yourself do not know where the treasure is actually hidden? Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue? Miss LaRue?
See, we're gonna get in trouble here.
Why, you and I are the only ones who know where the treasure is hidden. She doesn't know. Does she?
Let's watch the program.
Miss LaRue, you do swear that you don't know where the treasure is actually hidden.
Look, I do not wish to take a bum rap. I will not swear false witness to perjury. I do know where the worldwide wicked treasure is hidden. I found out last night. There is treasure hidden in each one of the worldwide wicked buildings right now.
How to handle a disaster. In every businessman's career, there are times when things go a bit wrong. We have many suggestions for coping with these little problems. However, should you be the cause of a disaster that's really disastrous, we suggest that your best bet is to review the first chapter of this book, How to Apply for a Job.
Have you guys found Finch yet?
He seems to have disappeared.
Can't find him? I know, but we're looking for him. I haven't seen him.
Where's Finch? Well, JB's looking for him as fast as you can find him. He's hopping mad.
Come back here, you!
What are you doing?
It's another treasure hunter. I caught this little nut trying to sneak past me 3 times.
This little nut is the chairman of the board. Oh, I'm very sorry, Mr. Wumper. If you'll just come with me, keep looking for Finch.
Oh, Rosemary, have you seen Ponty?
No, Miss Jones, I'm so worried about him.
So am I. He was a nice boy.
Was? What will they do to him?
I don't know, but somebody's head has got to roll.
Ponty will think of something, won't you, Ponty? You'll have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, Ponty, Ponty.
Rosemary, I'm so glad you're here.
Where were you?
Walking the streets, thinking.
Why don't you take a little snooze?
No, I've got to go down there and face the music.
Aha!
Well, this is it.
The chairman of the board is down there.
I figured that.
Well, what are you going to do?
Do? What does a man do when the whole world has collapsed around his ears? Nothing. I'm just going to take what's coming to me.
Ponty, I know with that mind of yours.
No, Rosemary, I'm putting that mind of mine away. I'm going to make a clean breast of everything and go back to what I was before I came here.
Well, what were you?
I was an exterior decorator. There I go again. I can't even tell you the truth. I was a window washer.
So what? I don't care what you do, Ponty. I'm sticking. I walked out on you once.
You did?
Well, I'm not leaving you again.
Rosemary, you can't be the wife of a window washer. It's no life for a woman, waiting at home while I'm up there, never knowing if I've landed safely.
Now listen to me, Finch.
Finch, you're wanted in the lobby.
I thought I'd wash up first.
They want you now.
Gee, can I even say goodbye to Rosemary?
Go ahead.
Rosemary, goodbye.
Come along.
Oh, Rosemary, I'm so sorry. I was none of this had ever happened.
Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you.
By this time, you are a seasoned executive, hanging on by your fingernails for dear life. Undoubtedly, by now you can appreciate the corporate adage, the higher the climb, the longer the fall.
All of our key men are here, JB. Gentlemen, I'm sure you all know Mr. Wally Whopper, the chairman of the board.
There's one bright side to this whole thing, Wally. You'll be happy to know that we've got someone to pin it on. Have you found Finch yet?
They're bringing him down.
Good. Wally, you'll soon see where the responsibility for this whole thing lies. Now, when he gets here, I'll do all the talking. This is a very slick youngster, Wally.
Here he is, sir.
Well, Mr. Big
Never
Red.
mind, I'll do the talking. Oh, by the way, you never met Mr. Whopper, the chairman of the board.
Oh, how do you do? Mr. Whopper,
No speeches, Finch. It's all settled. I need you to sign a simple letter of resignation in which you accept all of the blame for what happened.
Okay, Mr. Bigley, I'll be glad to.
What was that?
Oh, I'll do what you said.
You sure this isn't one of your tricks?
No. You see, this firm has been pretty good to me. I just like to resign, take the blame, and go back to what I was before I came here.
What'd you do, Finch?
I was a window washer.
No kidding! I started as a window washer myself! You did? What the hell did you think I was? A college man? So you were a window washer.
Oh, yes, Mr. Whopper.
Call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
Tell me, Finch.
Oh, call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. Boy, it's been a long time since I had someone around here to talk to. Tell me, Ponty, how did you happen to go into this business?
Well, I had this book.
Yeah, me too.
It was a book on how to succeed in business.
Mine was more useful. I booked bets for all the other window washers. Cleaned up a bundle. Should have stood in that business. 8 buildings wrecked. Our stock is down 5 points, and we're the laughing stock of the industry.
I know, Wally. It's ghastly.
Oh, Ponty, how did this happen? I mean, I can understand a college man pulling a boner like this, but not no window washer. Now, this idea of yours.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Wally. If there's one thing I won't do, it's take credit for another man's ideas. Especially when he's the boss's nephew.
You never told me you hired your nephew.
Nephew? He's not really my nephew. He's my wife's nephew now. I know this may seem like nepotism, but it's really not. You see, I've never shown him any favoritism. In fact, I hate him.
But you love his ideas.
No! When Bud first brought me the idea, I thought it was a lousy idea. And when Finch brought it to me, I still thought it was a lousy idea. And I told him, it's a lousy idea.
And why did you buy it?
Seemed like a good idea.
Oh, treasure hunts, treasure
Well,
girls.
Finch dressed it all up. He can't deny the treasure girl idea was his.
That's right, JB. You tell him, JB. That's what JB. Right, JB.
That was my idea.
And not a bad idea at that. But who the hell hired that bubble-headed tomato? Uh-huh.
Now, Wally, don't get any wrong ideas. This is a very nice girl. You should get to know her.
Oh, I intend to. Okay, I got the whole picture. Now, the question is what to do and who to do it to.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Wally. Before you go making any hasty decisions, I'd like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity. You see, even though we're all part of the cold corporate setup, deep down underneath our skins, there's flesh and blood. We're brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the Elks, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the diners. Still others wear a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of man. benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man? So, Wally, I want you to remember that before you consider firing Mr. Bigley.
Who's considering that?
You see, Wally, I know what's on your mind. You'd like to clear out the whole crowd of them from top to bottom. That's the obvious choice. But stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others look like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. We're in the brotherhood of man, dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man?
No kidding! Is it really a brother?
Yes, you're a brother.
Of man.
You are a brother.
On the level of brotherhood. Of man.
Oh yes, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds
into a brotherhood of man.
Oh yes, your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man?
Oh, that noble feeling feels like bells are pealing down with double dealing. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you. Swip, ba-da-da-da, swip, ba-da-ba-da-da, wee. Now, here. Oh! Yeah!
Oh yeah!
Hey, Smitty, have you heard any news yet?
I haven't heard a thing yet. Have you heard anything yet, Mr. Toynbee?
No thing yet.
Looks like a big shakeup.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as you all know, there have been quite a few shakeups here at Worldwide Wickets, and I am now speaking to you in my new capacity as Vice President in charge of employee morale and psychological adjustment. Mr. Tackleberry shall be taking over as head of personnel. And now I would like you all to hear a few words from our hard-driving, hard-working president, J.B. Bigley.
I can truly state that the Worldwide Wickets is now stronger than ever, and I feel a lot of credit must go to a certain bright and very loyal young man. Well, come on out here, Finch. As you all know, this youngster's rise has been spectacularly rapid. For a while, I was afraid he was after my job. But luckily for me, he didn't want it.
No, JB, your job is way too tough for me. But I would like to say that if any credit is due, it should go to a great man and a great humanitarian, the chairman of the board, Mr. Wally Wamper.
Here, here.
Incidentally, Mr. Wamper has his charming new wife with him today. Well, let's get the both out here, Mr. and Mrs. Wamper. Now, Mr. Wamper told me he didn't feel like making any speeches. He's still a newlywed. But I do have a surprise announcement to make about him. Mr. Wamper has decided that after his long years of service, he and his wife are going to take a long honeymoon trip around the world.
Sweetie, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know myself. Oh, what the hell? Not a bad idea. I can concentrate on you.
Well, who's going to be the new chairman of the board? As if I couldn't guess.
Oh, just a minute, folks. I don't know if I can accept. First, I have to consult Mrs. Finch.
Rosemary, your husband's calling you.
Hallelujah. 5,000 shares of stock. Not bad.
Rosemary, I've got a big decision to make. They want to make me chairman of the board. What do you think?
Darling, I don't care if you work in the mailroom or you're chairman of the board or you're president of the United States. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that?
Miss Jones, send a wire to the White House. Mr. President, watch out!
The company way. Executive policy is my household day. Though for the departed we shed a mournful tear. Who bears the company by its feet will still be there.
Fairlawn High School's How to Succeed in Business Without Waiting Trying.
Well, now wait a minute, Wally. Even though we're all part of the cold corporate setup, deep down underneath our skins, there is flesh and blood. We're brothers. There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man? Your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man?
No kidding! Is it really a brother?
Yes, you're the brother
of man.
You are a brother.
On the level of brotherhood of man.
Oh yes, our noble tide and binds all human hearts and minds
into one brotherhood of man.
Oh yes, your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, that great big brotherhood of man?
Oh, that noble feeling feels like there's a feeling down with double dealing. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you.
You got me, I got you.